Right, switching over now to the Spanish capital, Real and Atletico Madrid, another big one.
Yeah.
It's always interesting when these two come together because it is a city rivalry.
Yes.
You know, Atletico Madrid are in a very good position this season. They're looking very good in the league and the Champions League. Real Madrid almost getting knocked out of Europe. They survived that. So going into this game, you could say that both teams have the momentum.
They do have the momentum, but I would say more Atletico Madrid than Real Madrid, to be
Yeah.
honest with you. Look, we just scraped through that win in terms of the Champions League.
Yeah.
We made it through, but let's be honest, our form hasn't been great. And Atletico Madrid are the complete opposite. I mean, look at their records. Everybody is firing in that team.
They've been very
And
good.
If there's a moment, a time to beat Real Madrid, it is this game right here, because both teams are in contrasting form. Like we spoke about the Manchester Derby, both teams are in contrasting form. With United sliding, well, up and down, nobody knows. It's an emotional roller coaster with
Yeah.
United. And, well, the same can be said this season with Real Madrid losing at home to Cadiz. So our form hasn't been great home or away, but we are still Real Madrid. So what I'm saying is that this one is the one Atletico should most definitely bloody win.
Yeah, you can even go as far as saying this is probably the season where they should win the league again.
Definitely.
Because you look at where Barca and Madrid are right now in terms
Yeah.
of their form, you know, in terms of where the squads are, the structure of the team.
Yeah.
Real Madrid team is aging, not really firing. Barcelona are in a slump going down.
Yeah.
So Atletico Madrid probably have their best chance of winning La Liga, even more so than it did in 2014.
No, they had no right to win it in 2014, and
Yeah.
everything. I mean, both those teams at that time were firing. Let's be honest. I mean, they had no right. This time, both these teams are shambolic, to say the least. Even
Yeah.
last season, let's be honest, Atletico Madrid should have won the bloody season.
Yeah.
But they did Atletico things, and they ended up not winning it, and we ended up winning it. But my point is, from last season to this season, Barcelona and Real Madrid have slumped even more in form. So there's absolutely no way Atletico Madrid should not win the league.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
they always give you this thing that reminds you that they are
Atletico Madrid. So they're quite there yet, but not really there in terms of getting over the line
Yeah.
and winning those big titles.
Because it's also confusing because, like we say, they have experience of winning.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying? And in the hardest conditions where they were not supposed to win it, so you can't really call them bottlers. But in the same vein or the same breath, it seems like they are bottlers.
Yeah.
But the strange thing is that they have a point of reference. I mean, same manager, majority of the team that won it in 15, relatively the squad that did it then is still there. They still have Koke, they still have Oblak, they still have those players there who have the experience. So you just end up not knowing with Atletico Madrid. Like I
Just don't know.
It's frustrating. It
Yeah.
really is frustrating because let's be honest, if Barcelona and Real Madrid or Barcelona or Real Madrid win the league this season, no son.
That's going to be a very bad advert for the league as a whole.
Exactly. Considering whether we look, let's just be honest. Barcelona are nowhere to be found.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Real Madrid, yeah. I love my team, but let's be honest, we're shocking.
Looking very thin at the moment.
To lose at home to Cadiz, like that tells you the whole bloody story. So yeah, we'll see.
Yeah.
We'll
Sergio
see.
Ramos is back. He came back in midweek. We know how Real Madrid play when he's not there.
Yeah.
We know how they play when he is there.
Yeah.
So before we wrap it up, quick predictions for both derbies. I know you're not very hopeful for the Manchester derby,
Yeah.
but if you had to put your head on the block,
Head on
how
the-
do you see that one going?
Head on the block, 2-0 to City.
That easy. No scoring for United at Old Trafford.
Nah.
I don't think so. I think I genuinely see a threat for United because United are very good on the counter attack,
Nah.
and City are genuinely beatable.
No, look. No. Not in this one. Maybe
2-0 for City.
Yeah, 2-0 for City.
I'm going for a United win 2-1.
No, you bloody didn't.
Come back to me next week. Look, I genuinely see it happening.
No,
I do.
you're delusional.
United are capable of doing that.
Listen, I know Betway has hit you with 1-2 claps here, my son.
No, it is.
Don't get
It's
delusional.
not impossible though.
Look, it's not impossible,
Yeah.
but given the current state, I just don't see it happening.
Don't see it happening.
I don't see it happening.
Right, Madrid derby.
That's a
That one is at home. Real Madrid are already playing at home.
Yeah, look, that one is a bit tougher to predict given the form and everything that we've discussed. So
Yeah.
head on the block, I will say I see a 1-1, to be honest.
1-1.
Yeah, I see a 1-1 because we still do have that image like imprinted in the minds of the Atletico players.
Yeah.
So I do think we are somewhat of a stumbling block to them somehow. I just don't see an outright winner there, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I see Madrid sneaking it if it's not a draw.
Yeah.
I do see where you're coming from in terms of the draw. It's very likely for it to happen.
Yeah.
But if there is a team to sneak it through, I think it will be Real Madrid because it is a big game. You know how these guys are when it comes to the big games. They lose the smaller ones, your Cadizes, But then when they play in the big games, they usually step it a bit up a notch. You know how we saw what they did to Inter Milan.
We saw what they did against Barcelona,
Gladbach. So they are able to turn up in the big game. So I'll probably see like a 2-1 Madrid.
Yeah.
Or a 1-1 at the end.
I'm leaning more towards the 1-1. Yeah, I see a 1-1. So guys, place your bets if you're feeling lucky. But anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in, and we'll catch you again next time.